again and welcome to class 371. All right, the never-ending story of English learning. Yes, forever. Some people are perpetual students. Are you a perpetual student? Un alumno perpetuo? Yes, it's con el sempiterno tema del inglés. Yes, the never-ending story. La da da. All right, wait, I've lost point 11. Unit 32, page 355. All right, quick regular verbs, quick. Pulled and pushed. Pulled and pushed. Yesterday, every day, you remember, every day Martin and I, when the class is over, Martin and I move the table over there because this studio, they use this studio for other things. And so Martin and I need to lift the table and move it over there. And yesterday we lifted the table and moved it over there. And this morning when we got here, I got here about five minutes before Marta did. But when Marta got here, then we lifted the table and brought it over here. We moved it. We lifted it and moved it right here. We lifted it and moved it. Lifted it and moved it. Lifted it and moved it right here. Now, when the class is over, cuando termine la clase, en español se usa el subjuntivo. Cuando la clase finalice. But we say in English, no, cuando termina. When the class is over, or when the class ends, Martin and I will lift the table and move it. Lift it and move it. But a few minutes ago, we lifted it and moved it right here. Now, at the beginning of this course, January of last year, Marta and I, at first, we didn't lift the table and move it. We tried to push it, and it didn't work. The table's very heavy. And so I said to Marta, I said, okay, you get there and you pull. And I'll get here and I'll push. You pull and I'll push. So she pulled. I remember that. You remember the first day. She pulled and I pushed. She pulled and I pushed. She pulled the table and I pushed the table. But it didn't work. And I said, okay, Marta, let's try one more time. You pull harder this time and I'll push harder. And we tried. She pulled and I pushed. She pulled and I pushed, but it didn't work. So finally we said, Marta said, ¿Y si la levantamos? Okay, with her beautiful Sevillan accent. And so we lifted it. I said, wow, it's heavy. Oh, quick, hurry. And we carried the table. We carried the table over there. Simple past, regular verbs. Si, senor. All right. Okay, the next point, page 356. Oh, irregular verbs, my God. But we have to review. We always have to review. Always. Every time Leo Messi, remember, every time Leo Messi, between games, he goes to the training sessions, to the practice fields. And every day, 5 minutes of ball control exercise. Ejercicio de dominio del balón. Every day of his life. And so we have to do the same thing with English. Ball control exercises. Regular verbs, irregular verbs, modal verbs, etc. All right, to teach, taught. Every day I teach, yesterday I taught. Hey, did I teach you any new structures yesterday? Yes, you taught. Nope, you didn't. Yes, you taught. No, you didn't teach. Yes, you taught. No, you didn't teach. No, yesterday you didn't teach any new structures. Okay, I taught still, yet, already, anymore. Yes, it's true, you taught. I remember the ship. I remember the ship crossing the ocean. Yeah. Yeah, so yesterday I taught still, yet, already, anymore. But Richard, your question was different. Yeah. You asked, preguntaste. Fíjate cómo lo pronuncio. You asked. La K como si no estuviera. Asked. Yo no digo cuando, nunca en mi vida. Asked. Me cuesta. Asked. Un asta. Aston Martin. Asked. You asked. Yesterday you didn't ask. Didn't ask? You didn't ask. Well, it's true. You taught you taught yesterday still, yet, already, and anymore. But the question you asked before was if you taught anything new. And that's not the first time you teach still, yet, already, anymore. You have taught it on several occasions. You taught it about 3 months ago. You taught it 2 months ago. So you've taught that concept, still, yet, already, anymore, several times. And you've rolled up your sleeves several times. Yes. So, but you didn't teach anything new. Teach, taught, buy, bought, bring, brought, come, catch, caught, fight, fought. You remember? They have the same sound. Different spelling sometimes. Every day I fight. Yesterday I fought. Every day I fight with Marta. Siempre nos peleamos por algo, eh? Sometimes the lights, sometimes the background, sometimes the table's dirty. Yeah. Sometimes the pencils are like this. And I say, Marta, come on. Why did you put the pencil like that? I didn't do it. Yes, and we fight. And yesterday we fought. What did we fight about yesterday? I don't remember what we fought about yesterday. Yeah, but we fought about something. Fight, fought. Buy, bought. Marta bought these pencils first, and I paid her for them. I paid her back. But she bought them physically. I bought them financially. She bought them physically. Buy, bought. Bring, brought. Well, she bought them and brought them. Los compró y los trajo. She bought them and brought them. I didn't buy them and bring them. I didn't buy them and bring them. She bought them and brought them. Esto es pura mecánica gramatical que tienes que dominar como Leo Messi con el dominio del balón y los pases cortos con sus compañeros de equipo. Pa, pa, pa. Son los fundamentos del arte. Si dominas los fundamentos del arte, dominarás el arte. Pero si no dominas los cimientos rascacielos, no vas a construir con nada en tu vida. Okay, you remember, the most important elements are the basic elements. And we review the basic elements because if you don't master, like this, the basic elements, en la derecha y el revés de Nadal, you'll never be a good tennis player and you'll never be a good English speaker. You need the humility to focus and master the basic elements. The elements you think you know, but you don't, because you don't have verbal agility, agilidad verbal, oral. You don't have oral agility with these structures. Perfect. She bought them and brought them. She bought them and brought them. I didn't buy them and bring them. Okay. Okay. So to fight, fought, bring, brought, buy, bought, catch, caught. The last time I caught a cold was 3 years ago. Yeah. But Marta catches colds all the time. Do resfriar, resfriar, resfriar. She's always catching colds. Yeah, she caught a cold last month. She caught a cold twice last year. Catch, caught. To catching, to catch. All right, so told, tell, told. As I told you, as I tell you every day, and as I told you yesterday, Marta tells jokes all the time. She's a joke teller. And she's a storyteller. Es un cuentacuentos. Cuentacuentos. She tells stories. She's a good storyteller. And she's a good joke teller. She tells stories every day. And sometimes it's a pain. Sometimes she's a pain in the neck. Pesadita. Sometimes she's a pain in the neck because we said, okay, Marta, let's see. Today is class number 371. And are you ready? He said, te tengo que contar algo. And we stopped. She said, I have to tell you something. What? I said, well, it takes about 5 minutes. And she tells me a story. Yesterday she told me a story about Inés Garcia, la Sevillana, who had a traffic accident, remember? Last week she told me at least 2 or 3 stories. She tells stories and she tells jokes every day. But before this class, you didn't tell me any story. She didn't tell me a story, but she told me a joke. She didn't tell me a story, but she told me a joke. Yes, she always tells jokes. She told a joke about un gaditano. You remember? The man from Cadiz. Well, a sailor, un marino. Bueno, no. A dock worker. A dock worker in Cadiz. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she told me a joke. Well, she told me a story and a joke about a dock worker. What's a dock worker? Trabajador de los muelles, un estibador. Ah, dock, D-O-C-K es el muelle de atraque de barcos. Ah, a dock. Yeah, de carga y descarga, dock. A dock worker is a person who works on the dock. Yeah. And a ship came from Great Britain. Ah, and a ship came and was docking. Yeah. And the dock worker, the gaditano, the Cadiz dock worker said, tire la maroma. Because he wanted, to secure the ship. And the English sailor was looking. And the man said, pues que tire la maroma, por favor. And he continued looking. Nothing. And finally, the Cadiz dock worker said, do you speak English? And he says, yes. He says, pues que tires la maroma. All right. So he didn't say it in English. So that's the story she told me. She told me that story this morning. Do you think it's funny? I don't know. But she tells me jokes every day. Tell, told. Tell, told. Throw, through. Yes. Here. Catch. Come on. Catch. You missed. Come on. Catch this one. Can you catch it? You ready? Are you ready? I'm going to throw it to you. Throw to. No throw at. Si es con saña, throw at. Pero es así. Toma. Coge. Catch. I'll throw it to you. Are you ready? Don't drop it this time. Don't drop it. Que no se te caiga. You dropped it. Come on. Butterfingers. Se dice dedos de mantequilla. Butterfingers. One more. Come on. Are you ready? You promise me this time? Do you promise to catch it? Ready? Okay, here. Catch. You dropped it again. God, all right. How many pencils did I throw to you? How many pencils? Did I throw 4 pencils to you? No? Did I throw 2? How many pencils did I throw? Richard, you threw 3. Uy, mucho THR, no? You threw 3. Yes, I threw 3 pencils. I didn't throw 4 and I didn't throw 2. I didn't throw 5 and I didn't throw 1. I threw 3. You threw 3. I threw 3. Yeah. I threw 3. And I didn't throw them through this tunnel. You see the tunnel? Tunnel. I didn't throw them through the tunnel. I threw 3 through. Si dijera, tiré 3 a través del túnel, I threw 3 through the tunnel. I threw 3 through. El pasado del verbo to throw suena igual que a través de. Tiré 3 a través del túnel. I threw 3 through the tunnel. Para complicarte la vida un poco. So, how many pencils did I throw to you? Yeah, correct. I threw 3. How many did you catch? You caught 1. No, you didn't. You say you caught 1 pencil. Hey, Marta, did he catch a pencil? Did he catch one of the pencils? She says you didn't catch any of the pencils. And I saw you. You didn't catch any of the pencils. You dropped all 3 of them. You dropped. Oh, I dropped. You dropped the first one. You dropped the second one. You almost caught the third one. I remember. Casi sí. You almost caught the third pencil. But finally you dropped it as well. You dropped it too. So I threw 3 pencils to you. and you dropped all three. Yeah. Next time, pay closer attention and try to catch them, okay? So to catch, to throw, understand. Did you understand everything I taught yesterday? Yes, Richard, I understood everything you taught yesterday. But do you always understand everything I teach? Yes, Richard, I understand everything you teach. Yesterday I understood everything you taught, and since January 20th of last year, I've understood everything you've taught. I've understood everything you have taught. I've always understood everything you've taught. I've always, siempre he entendido todo lo que has enseñado. I've always, además, se explica mejor incluso aquí en el libro que tú. Yeah, the book is better than you, Richard. But I have always, perdona la insistencia en la fonética, I've always, I've always understood what you've taught. All right, wear. Did I wear this shirt yesterday? Yes, you did, Richard. You wore a blue, well, no, I didn't wear this shirt yesterday. Yes, you did. You wore the same shirt. No, I didn't. I didn't wear this shirt yesterday. Yes, you did. I can go into the internet, R2V a la carta, Vaughan, R2V a la carta, and I can access all of the classes since January of last year. And I can check. And I can check that you wore the same shirt yesterday that you're wearing today. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I didn't wear this shirt yesterday. Yes, you did. You wore the same shirt. I didn't wear. Yes, you did. You wore. I didn't wear this shirt. I have several blue shirts. I could swear. Swear. Swear, o sea, wear con ese delante. Eso es. Sirve jurar. I could swear you wore. I could swear, podría jurar. I could swear you wore the same shirt yesterday. No, this is a different shirt. It's blue, but it's different. But wait a minute. The sleeves are rolled up exactly the same as yesterday. Yeah. I'm going to check in Vaughan RTV a la carta in Google. I'm going to check and I'm going to see exactly what the sleeves look like yesterday. Because I remember during yesterday's class or the day before, you rolled up. You rolled up your sleeves. Yeah? Well, why did I roll up my sleeves? Because I told you to roll them up. You told me to roll them up. I told you to roll up your sleeves. Do you remember? Oh, yeah. But which sleeve did you tell me to roll up first? I told you, ¿cómo se dice debido a? Due to. Pero la fonética es idéntica. I told you. Yeah, but which sleeve did you tell me to roll up first? I told you to roll up your left sleeve first. No, you didn't. This is my right sleeve. Yeah, the other way. You didn't tell me to roll up my left sleeve first. You told me to roll up my right sleeve first. And then I told you to roll up your left sleeve. And did I? Yes, you did. You followed my instructions. All right. To tell. All right, to throw. To win. Who won? What country won the World Cup in 1958? In 1958. Brazil won the World Cup. Who came in second? Sweden. Where did Brazil win the World Cup? In Sweden. Who won the World Cup in 1962? Brazil did. Where did they win it? They won it in Chile. Who won the World Cup in 1966? England did. Who came in second? Germany. Where did they play? They played in England or in Great Britain. Who won the World Cup in 1970? Brazil did. Where did they win it? They won it in Mexico. They won. And how many World Cups did they win in 1970? They won one. Ganaron uno, porque solo había una Copa del Mundo en el 70. They won one. They didn't win two. They won one. They didn't win two. Fíjate la pronunciación del pasado del verbo to win. Suena igual que el número uno. Ganaron uno, no ganaron dos. They won one. How many World Cups has Spain won? Spain has won one World Cup. How many World Cups has Germany won? I think Germany's won 5. Really? When did Germany win the first World Cup? Well, Germany won my World Cup? No, I'm losing my voice, Marta. Their World Cup. They won in 1954. Who did they beat? Excuse me? Who did they beat? Who did they beat? Yeah. ¿A quién ganaron? Who did they beat? They beat Hungary. Puskás and company. And when did Germany win its second World Cup, or su de ellos? When did Germany win their second World Cup? They won their second World Cup in 1974 in Germany against the Orange Machine, against Cruyff, Neskins, and the Dutch, the Netherlands. And when did Germany win its third World Cup? I don't remember. 1990? I don't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. But in any case, I think Germany has won 5 World Cups. I think Brazil has won 5 World Cups. How many World Cups has France won? I don't remember. I think France has won 3 or 2 World Cups. How many World Cups has Italy won? I think Italy has won 4 World Cups or 5. They won 2 World Cups in the 1930s, and they won the World Cup in Spain in 1982, and then 1 or 2 more. I don't know. And how many times has the United States won the World Cup? It's never won the World Cup. It's never won the World Cup. How many times has Russia won the World Cup? It's never won the World Cup. To win 1-1. How many love letters did you write yesterday, Richard? I didn't write any love letters. When was the last time you wrote a love letter? Well, it depends on your definition of love letter. I've written a lot of love letters in my life. Love letters straight from my heart. Yeah, to write a love letter. I wrote a love letter last month. Really? Hey, who did you write it to? I wrote to my girl in Barcelona. Really? You have a girl in Barcelona? Yeah. What's her name? Margarita. Yeah. Yeah. Is she really your love? She's my platonic love. Platonic, huh? Okay. How old is she? I think she's 84. Okay. Yeah. She's a lovely woman. Yes, the last time I went to Barcelona and gave a talk, there was this little lady, very active, 84 years old, and I fell in love immediately. Soy enamoradizo, right? I fell in love immediately. When did John Kennedy become president? He became president of the United States in 1961, January. When did Barack Obama become president? He became president in January 2009. January 20th, 2009. Richard, when did you become an English teacher? I became an English teacher in the 13th century. Don't you remember? Really, I became an English teacher in August 1974. Many moons ago, right? Ha llovido un poco, Yes, sir. I became an English teacher a long time ago. Became, to become, and to begin. When did this class begin? I don't know. This class began about 15 minutes ago, right, Marta? I think it was 15 minutos. It began about 15 minutes ago. How much time do we have left? We have 2 minutes left. Well, this class began 24 minutes ago. I'm not calculating my time very well. This class began when Marta said begin. Cuando dijo comience usted. I began when she said begin. I began to blow. Yes, to blow. You remember? Last week, I blew out a candle. This is a candle, una vela, to blow out a candle. Richard, how many candles have you blown out in your life? I don't know. I've probably blown out about 100 candles in my life. Well, it depends. Now with my birthday, there's so many candles that in bam, I blow out a lot of at once. Yeah. Yes. In my case, because of my age, the candles cost more than the cake, remember? You know you're getting old when the candles cost more than the cake. So, yes, last year I blew out a lot of, I'm not going to tell you my age. You have to guess. But last year I blew out a lot of candles. But now I'm going to say goodbye because I have to leave. But I'll be back tomorrow. Take care.